And folks, we are about to kick off the last game of our stream coverage for the first day of the 2024 Australian Ultimate Championships. My name, as always, is Blair Munro. I'm here working with the ULTI.TV crew. Proud partnership with the Australian Flying Disc Association, AFDA, to bring you coverage of the very, very best Ultimate being played in Australia right now. Division 2, 2 is a higher number than 1, 2 is better than 1. 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Division 2 could be as bad as 1, but we're here with a big pull from Fyshwick Uni, but it's going to go out of bounds. That was Bethune with the disc. Facing off against Claw in the dark. Kits playing from the left-hand side of your screen at the moment towards the right-hand side. Zhang with the disc. Big fake. Oh. Again, Jimmy on the reset. Through to Tran. Nice little line drive. Zong trying to continue up that near sideline, but it's not quite going to come away. Comes in a little bit low. It's going to give the disc back to Fyshwick. Bethune faking to initiate a hand glove reset cut on the up line. One touch from Brandon Chow. It's going to be enough to get the turnover and give Claw an opportunity to push back. Only about 25 meters or so from the end zone. Tran engaging the reset early. It comes in low, and a tumble grab is going to be enough for JZ, Justin Zong, to be able to pull it in. Second opportunity, it's not going to come away. We're going to see Fyshwick take possession one more time. It's a game to 13, folks. 70 minutes on the clock. Bethune one more time. Ben Bethune with the disc. Puts it through to Aldridge, who's under pressure. Tran has the disc. Great touch there by the Fyshwick defense. Beautiful touch there defensively. He's going to find Ben Bethune midfield. Marked by Zhang, and it's going to be enough. Puts the shot up. Huge touch from Harry Wang is going to say, no, not today. Fyshwick to take possession. Whalen with the disc. Back to Bethune. The foot flash hits the inside break. Aldrich to Wang. Millard Cartwright puts a big shot up, looking for Whalen. It's gonna find him. That is gonna be 1-0 Fyshwick Uni over SWU Claw. A strong, hotly contested first point. The sparks are flying, the swords are clashing, shields beat against one another, spears lay splintered on the ground after that first exchange. Fyshwick come up with first blood. And that is going to be the first break of the game as well. Fyshwick having coming out on defense during that first point. Managing to generate the turns over and over until they were able to finally put it away and close that one out. Big pull from Fyshwick. Great chase from the Fyshwick Uni boys. Going to be able to shut down that early pass. Zong threads it through. What a beautiful assist. Looks like that was going to be Justin Zong for the score as well. To put it on the board and keep it a tied game, we are 1-1. Claw versus Fyshwick. And so the second point comes so much smoother than the first. Vo with the pull for Claw. Fielded by Wang. Goes to Aldridge. Bursting House puts the shot up. Call Pete Wingfield, because that's 18 with a bullet, folks. I promise you at home that joke is worth Googling. Great score there by Fyshwick. Making it 2-1. Great put by Daniel Burstinghouse. And now Fyshwick Uni to come out on defense one more time. They've shown that they have the ability to generate those defensive breaks that are necessary in a game like this to assert yourself over the first half, to assert yourself over the game in general. Bethune with the disc. Ben Bethune, number 33. Nice heavy pull. Touching down just in front of the corner, being fielded. Taken by Zong. Puts a big shot up, looking for Chow. Can he get underneath it? Who's got the read? It's gonna be Fyshwick on defense. Millard Cartwright to pull that one down. Comes wide, finds Zachary Downey, puts a shot up. Millard Cartwright has the position. Nothing developing for him in the downfield though. Tries to reset to Ben Bethune, but it's not going to come away clean. It's going to give the disc back to Claw and give them an opportunity to tie the game again. Nice aggressive cut on the under is going to find the disc. Managing to put one through to Ratanavong. Marked by Millard Cartwright. Given a free around reset. Finds Justin Zong. To Chow. Right on the doorstep. Has he got it? Not quite. Millard Cartwright yet again getting involved, helping to generate those turns, applying pressure in the deep space, both offensively and defensively. Zachary Downey puts the big hug, looking for Steve Shen. Zong gets the D, but was it clean? Definitely wouldn't call it the cleanest from my perspective. Looks like Jay-Z pushed back in to Steve Shen as he went up to make a play. And it looks like that foul call has been accepted by Claw. So possession will remain with Fyshwick Uni, hoping to make it a 2-point lead. As Steve Shen picks up to initiate. Looking immediately for the reset. But he's going to be able to chip it through anyway. Zachary Downing for the score on that one. As Fyshwick Uni go up by 2. The score is now 3-1 in our race to 13. Ben Bethune again with the disc for the pole for Fyshwick Uni. Bit of an ungainly run-up, but there's no denying that it gets them results as the great chase there is going to apply pressure off the first pass immediately. Michael Vo struggling to find someone free to get that reset away. Wayland aggressive on the mark. Garnier throws, but Harry Wang intercepts. Quick reset to Ben Bethune. A one-hand take from Aldridge. Can he close it out? Wayland with the layout grab. He's going to manage to keep possession. just casually put his glasses on. This point may be brought to you by Specsavers. Decides instead to reset to Bethune. An upline cut. Going to be eaten up by Michael Vo. Snap through to Malcolm Ward. Laser show through to Brandon Doe. Comes around. Vo one more time. Manages to get the huck off. Who's he going to find? Garnier with the disc for the score. Bringing it back to a 1-point game. Fyshwick 3, Claw 2. Absolutely devastating fake there by Michael Vo, the trickster. Hits him with the Kansas City shuffle, no less. What a fantastic play to lead off that possession that led to a great long score by Garnier. And so 7 on the line for Claw as they come out for defense. Vo again with the disc for the pull. Downey to Bethune. Not enough happening in the downfield space for him to fire anything off. Decides instead to reset to Downey, but it's got a lot of fade. Is it going to carry out of bounds? It's going to float in. Not today. De Guzman for Claw, securing that one, giving them back possession. Michael Vo gets the reset despite the bid. And a pick has been called. Vo puts the shot up, but it's low. Who's going to chase? Not going to find the hands of a receiver there, but it's a great territorial option for Claw to really pour on the defensive pressure and generate a turn here on this next possession. Zachary Downey to pick up the disc, supported by Bethune. We see Fyshwick Uni in that same vertical stack we've seen a lot of teams employ. It's conventional, but it works for a reason. Steve Shen not able to get it on the second attempt. De Guzman slams on the brakes just in time. Finds good enough. Quick little slicey shot through to Michael Vo for the score, and to keep the game tied, it is 3-3. JZ, Justin Song with the pull. Nice and high. A lot of float, but it faded back towards the far sideline. It's going to touch down out of bounds and give Fyshwick Uni an opportunity to bring the disc to the brick mark. 18 metres in front of the defensive end zone in the middle of the field, so there's no positional advantage conferred to Claw by having that pull go out of bounds. Aldrich finds Bursting House. He puts it up again. Millard Cartwright going to make a call on that one. Ratanavong involved in the discussion. So it looks like that throw is going to be a contested one. So the disc is going to go back into the hands of Daniel Burstinghouse, 18 for Fyshwick Uni. Gets the reset, finds Harry Wang. Burstinghouse has it, puts a big shot up again. It's fading. Tran gets underneath it. Beautiful interference there to generate the turn. Claw with an opportunity to come back the other way. Tran trying to cut under for Ganjemi. Gets it on the second attempt. Chow on the next one. Secures it. Zong goes to ground. Sorry, Zong goes to ground. Tran on the near side now. An upline is available and gets taken. Tran by way of Zong. Claw now pushing towards the far sideline. Nice and wide, swinging. Zong puts it up for Chow with the score. Claw are ahead. The score is 4-3, 25 minutes into our 70-minute soft cap game to 13. Looks like we're going to call the timeout after that one. A fantastic score to put Claw ahead. But now these teams have some questions for themselves. What can Fyshwick Uni do to stop Claw, and what can Claw do to capitalize on the momentum they've gained in this match so far? And only time will tell. We'll be back after these teams take the field again.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with ULTI.TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
Growing Ultimate everywhere, but growing it nowhere more than right here in Shepparton, Victoria for the 2024 Australian Ultimate Championships Division II. The last game of our stream coverage for the first day of the tournament. SW Claw Fyshwick University. Fyshwick Uni. Claw up by 1. Anybody's game, race to 13. 27 minutes into the game now. Fyshwick first to break the huddle, sending 7 players out on the line to come out on offense. An opportunity here for them to tie the game. But Claw have now a taste of blood. They are hungry for it. After having taken the lead, they will not be so quick to give it up. The pull from Claw goes up. Bethune scrambles to get under position. Finds Wang early to Zachary Downey. Puts a big shot up. Jason Wang manages to pull that one down. Despite a bit of contact, he's going to tie the game. Fyshwick 4, Claw 4. Claw now to send out 7 players on offense. A quick 1, 2, 3 punch, and that's going to be enough for Fyshwick to show you guys have to be careful when you give us the disc because we know what to do with it when we've got it. But that is the question is, are Claw going to be able or willing to give it to them? Bethune puts the pull up. And Jimmy with the disc now. Finds Zong. Slightly overthrows Zong, but Chow is able to get underneath it. Zong back to Chow again. Back through to Jay-Z. Again, Jimmy available there as a reset. Tran on the near sideline. Again, Jimmy to Zong. Big fakes, trying to shift something as we see Fyshwick shifting to a zone defense. So giving up those interpersonal matchups to try and target space. Tran tries to put the low shot through, but it's going to come in a little bit too low. Fyshwick have an opportunity here. Turns out, yes, they can take the disc back. Aldrich to Bethune with a layout grab to keep it alive. Finds Whalen. Aldrich by way of Bethune to Whalen again. Big left hand gets a slip from the defense. Horvat Throws through Aldrich. Claw have the disc back. Do they know what to do with it when they've got it? Again, Jimmy to Tran. Trying to keep that disc moving around the zone, hoping that the Fyshwick boys will gradually wear themselves out. Again, Jimmy. Zong, miscommunication with Tran's going to generate a turnover and give Fyshwick back an opportunity to score. Aldridge now taking the reset off Victor Horvat. Harrison Whalen in pursuit, but he's not going to be able to come down with it. Zong doing a lot of driving here with Zhang on the far sideline. Working with Genjimi. It's a three-man show at the moment. Getting Tran involved in the swing, trying to use the width of the field as much as possible. Tanavong now as well, getting a touch, but it's back to Genjimi. Tran. Zong. Back through to Genjimi again. The downfield is sitting a bit static. Letting the handlers cook, letting them try to open something up. Gets a, oh, an absolutely filthy fake. You can see Bethune replaying that decision tree in his mind. The knee slide that gets him just enough out of position off the fake. We're going to see it again here. That fake, and it just opened everything up for Zhang to come through and put that one on the board. That is going to be 5-4 for Claw. Bop. Claw 2 points away from half. What a juicy day it is here at Shepparton in Victoria. Just a fantastic, delicious day of ultimate. Vo with the disc. A little last minute comms before the pull comes up for Claw. Fyshwick having a little bit of trouble getting someone underneath the pull to field it. Bethune doing a lot of scrambling, but still quick to initiate. We've got Shen now. As Claw have gone to a big match defense, but it's not enough to stop that huck shot coming up or coming down. I believe that was Millard Cartwright who brought that one down for Fyshwick to tie the game. 5-5. Great way to close that point and keep the game tied. Big shot from Bethune is going to be enough to do it. Downey, Wang, Millard Cartwright, Whalen, Bethune. Some strong players, some names we've said and heard quite a few times in this game alone. Zachary Downey with the pull. Good amount of edge there. Catchable though. So again, Jimmy and Zong quick to keep things moving. Zong gets it through Wayland contact. Back to JZ. Ratanavong Chow now. Ratanavong. Again, Jimmy by way of Zong finds the hole in the zone, but Chow's clap not going to be the one to get that in hand. Bethune now supported by Downey in the handler space. Tries to shimmy on the inside of Tran's shoulder to get that upline cut, but it's not going to come away. We see a pick called in the downfield space, so somebody's pursuit of their offensive counterpart was interrupted by the position of other players. They're going to be offered the opportunity to catch up to where they reasonably think they would have been, with the possibility to make agreed upon adjustments in order to prevent further picks. A nice around break finds Downey in the center field. Horvath has the disc now. Tran caught face marking, allows the sneaky little break shot. One-handed layout grab by Bethune for the score. Fyshwick go up, it's 6-5. One away from half. We are racing to 7 at the moment, folks. Oh, we're going to see that again. The sneaky little shot. What a grab by Bethune to put it on the board for Fyshwick. 6-5. A break here takes Fyshwick to half. Claw hold here takes us to a Galaxy point. The last point of the half. If we can go 6-6, the winner of that point will take half and any advantage that comes along with it. But the game of Ultimate has only ever played 1 point at a time. So always treating each game as though it is a 0-all game to 1. The team that can better embody that mentality is going to be the one that walks away with this half. So we're going to see Claw come out on offense. A low pull from Matthew Aldridge. It's actually going to give Claw an opportunity to start things off early. So we see again Jimmy get the reset from Vo. Swings back towards the far sideline. Fyshwick committing to that zone defense, but we're able to find Ratanavong through it. Nice opening there, back to Vo. Ratanavong again. Those little fakes are enough to get big shifts out of the defense, and that's the way to do it. Find those little movements that are going to give you the biggest opportunity to then capitalize on. Ratanavong right on the doorstep, has a wide open Ganjimi as a reset. Michael Vo now, they're sticking to that zone defense. So now's an opportunity for them to try and flood that space or just hit a static receiver right in the middle of the front of the end zone. In Ratanavong, it's going to be the one. It's going to take us to a 6-6 game. We have ourselves a Galaxy point. And so, taking a little bit of a break. Just waiting for these teams to make their decisions. Which 7 players are going to be the ones who go out on the line to close out the first half of this game? Fyshwick to come out on offense. JZ, Justin Zong. Hover to his friends. He's putting this pull-up for the Beyonce. He's got it home, folks. The year's 2024, and that pull was raw. It's Fyshwick who are going to come down with it and kick things off. It's Aldridge straight through to Bethune. Again, Jimmy aggressive on the defense, forces it to go to Burstinghouse, who's going to huck it. It's what we've seen him do. The big shot goes up. He's looking for Downey, but there's coverage. JZ says no. He's out here doing the big pimping of his own. Huge defensive pressure there. Absolutely phenomenal. Double coverage and the security, and we're going to see Michael Vo find Malcolm Ward to De Guzman, near sideline. Tran on an undercut. Michael Vo was an option. Whalen wasn't heads up enough to stop it. Can he get De Guzman? Yes, he can. That's going to be half. Claw going up by 1. It is 7-6. The Trickster out here with the big hucks for the score. That is going to be 7-6 in this race to 13. That is going to take us to the end of the first half of this fantastic match to close out the coverage of our first day of our stream schedule for the 2024 Australian Ultimate Championships here at Shepparton in Victoria. My name is Blair Monroe. I'm part of the ULTI.TV crew, and we are so happy to be here in conjunction with the Australian Flying Disc Association to bring you coverage of the very, very best Ultimate played in Australia right at this moment. If you like what you see and you want to help us keep bringing you the very best of Ultimate to your screens at home, or maybe if you're at work, head on over to patreon.com/ULTI.TV. Give us your spare change. Until then, we'll be back very soon with the second half of this match. Thank you for watching.
He's in a great spot. He's in a perfect spot. Yes, his massive head has blocked everything. That was a huge play, but we have seen none of it. Finney, he's done it.
Jay-Z, all 3 touches, because I know it. Out of his hand, into his hand again. Down to the ground. It's already good. It's right, he actually comboed with this. Jay-Z came out with the win. It's Joel Blackmore.
Blackmore.
Joel, yeah, egg 7.
Ah.
And then Waterloo. He's around the second.
Yeah, I mean, if he's in the Portaloo, he's not playing in the second half.
If you need to
I appreciate it, man. And we are back for the second half of this exciting match, the final game of our stream coverage for the 2024 Australian Ultimate Championships Division II here at Shepparton in Victoria. My name is Blem and I'm here with ULTI.TV. We just had the most exciting point of the tournament just now as Claw managed to close it out over Fyshwick for the first half, but it's still anybody's game. In fact, right now, still on serve as we're about to see Claw come out with the pull on defense, which means a Fyshwick score puts them in a pretty good stead to keep it a tied game. Fielded now. Bethune and Aldridge working as we see a vertical stack forming. Horvath available as a reset. Too much crowding on the near sideline, but Ben Bethune's going to be able to pull that one down. Puts a shot up for Millard Cartwright. Comfortable, beautifully received. Fyshwick going to 7. It is a tied game still. It's going to come down to the breaks, folks. As we race to 13, if both teams now continue to hold, we are going to see Claw walk away with the win as we originally reach our 12-12 point. But the team that is able to apply defensive pressure to generate a turn, to convert it, and then to continue doing that is going to be the team that walks away with the victory. So now, 53 minutes into our 70-minute cap. The score is 7-7. Both of these teams have been playing out of their skins. Huge amount of effort on display in terms of defense, which is why some of our points have started to stretch out and out. And it really becomes a mental game. We're going to see Zachary Downey with the disc. Keeps it nice and low. The edge touches down. Skims straight to the hands of Zong, working with Genjimi. Whalen with the steal. Bethune now. Bethune asking for a stack, but there's no mark on him, so there's no pressure. Quick reset to Harry Wang. Whalen one more time. Struggling to see. Tries a very short forehand out. Not a lot of touch on that, but Bethune's able to close it. Zachary Downey is going to get the score. First and last touch of the whole point. He started with a pull. He ended it with a score. It's going to put Fyshwick up by 1. This is the break that is necessary. And now, are Claw going to be able to answer with one of their own? Can they get it back to tie the game? Can they then generate a break? Now just waiting for the coaches to leave the field so we can kick things off. Zachary Downey with another pull. He's hungry after that last score. He's going to want to do it again. Nice and high with a lot of float underneath that one as it slows down. The shimmy from Jay-Z, straight into a shot to Tran. Finds center field. We're seeing that zone defense from Fyshwick. A lot of quick disc movement from Claw might be enough to get it out of position and find a chip through just like that from Tran. Fakes the leading pass. Great touch by Shin, and he's going to call that one down. Tran's going to agree. That's going to be a turnover. Great awareness on that zone. That's what a zone is designed to do. Apply enough pressure, create a lot of passes until an opening reveals itself. We see Zachary Downey to pick up and initiate. Finds Aldridge. Lot of bounce underneath that one, but Millard Cartwright's going to do it again. The score now 9-7. Fyshwick over Claw. A game to 13. Claw really need to focus if they want to pull this one back.
Find someone to talk to. Jake's not there, help the shot. Yeah, who's short deep? Who's short deep? Who's short deep? Here we go, man!
Bethune with the big pull going up. Going to be fielded by Vo. De Guzman and Gurnoff nice and wide on the field, trying to use the width, trying to really test the defense. Cuts through, finds Ward. Chips back through. De Guzman, Vo. Ward making himself available, but it's the Fyshwick zone who's there. De Guzman nearly gets a sniff of that one. Harry Wang takes the reset. Not going to be able to pull that one down in bounds. He's going to give the disc back. Vo working with De Guzman. Continuing up the sideline to Ward. Back to De Guzman. Nice and agile, nice and quick. Creative with the disc. Explosive with the movement. Vo with the dirty little air bounce. He's not going to make the same mistake again. He's not going to try and put it through the zone. Patiently working around. De Guzman with a great jump in. And that's going to bring it back to a 1-point game. Claw on 8, Fyshwick on 9. The Trickster. Claw need to send out a strong defensive line here to really pour on the pressure if they want to keep it a close game. Some great patience from Claw there. Vo and de Guzman doing so much work to put that point away. Sometimes that's all it takes. You need a couple of players who really get in flow with one another. Just get them on the field and let them work. Particularly when you've got a lot of chemistry, when you've got experience playing together over a number of years. You really start to learn the rhythm of each other's throws, the pacing of each other's cuts. Aldrich has it now. Puts the big left-handed shot up, but it's blading over a little too early. Bethune can't get underneath it. That's going to give Claw the opportunity they need. De Guzman aggressive with that crossfield cut into the strike zone. Comes back around, finds Michael Vo, working with Ward through the middle of that zone. Puts a big shot up. I could have sworn Bethune got a hold on that one. Eaten up by Good Enough. What a way to tie the game, folks. That is 9-9. We're going to get to see that again. Winds it up, resets the pivot. The huge inside-out backhand goes nice and high. Got enough. Able to get underneath it. Those bladey shots are a little bit difficult to read, particularly as we've got the sun setting behind us now. But he has no issues whatsoever, just gets underneath it. Finishes that one out, brings it to a tie game. We are 63 minutes in, 7 minutes left on our soft cap. Claw to come out now on defense. Somebody's watching the live stream. And if you're at home watching the live stream and you want to help us bring you coverage of the very best Ultimate, head on over to patreon.com/ULTI.TV. Every little bit helps. We want to put these athletes, these players, this sport on your screens, but we need your help. Song with the pull. High with a lot of float as it fades towards the far sideline. It's going to be too much. It is going to touch down out of bounds. Bethune gives the signal to Brick to bring it back to center field at a point 18 meters in front of his defensive end zone. It's going to be marked by Ganjemi early, supported by Harry Wang as the reset handler for Fyshwick to set up in a vertical stack using the width of the field. We see that initial cut from Zachary Downey. He gets the separation on the deep transition, but the throw is just a little bit overcooked. And he's going to call an injury. But that's still an opportunity for Claw to come back the other way. Disc is now live. We've seen Fyshwick take the substitution. Claw have possession.
Come on, Claw. Come on, Claw. Put it away.
Bethune aggressive on defense, shutting down that first cut. Zhang with the disc. Puts it through. Finds Ratanavong. Puts a bit much of air on it. Too much of an air ball. It's going to see the Fyshwick defense get underneath it and give the disc back. We see that same vertical stack. But this time we don't have Zachary Downey to make that initiating cut for Bethune's cannon to unleash. Decides instead to reset. Goes to Victor Horvath instead. Nathan Whelan. Harrison Whelan, my apologies. He do be Whelan. We're going to get to see that again. As he puts that forehand up, it's a little wobbly. There's possibly some contact on the run through, but it looks like we're going to accept that foul. So possession is going to remain in the hands of Millard Cartwright for Fyshwick. Claw defense is scrambling, trying to cover it, but they can't get everything. But they can get that. Ratanavong, but Harrison Whalen with a great run through D. Shuts down that reset. No momentum for you, he says. Bethune couldn't make that connection work. Again, Jimmy to pick up the disc and initiate on the near sideline. Again, Jimmy goes to Jay-Z, finds Ratanavong on the wide continuation. Zhang on an upline. What a fantastic cut there, marked by Jason Wang, but he's not going to stop. And neither is Harrison Whalen. Some big plays. Looks like there's, not sure if there's a call there. Looks like no call's been made, so Fyshwick are going to have the opportunity to push back. Horvath with a great cut in the around break. Out of the hands of Harry Wang. Again, Jimmy to pick up and initiate. There's an opportunity here. They're in line with the defensive brick mark. Only 18 meters to go. They can do it with a couple of passes if they play their cards right. There's a second opportunity, but he's not going to be able to get there. Great touch by Fyshwick to shut that one down. Bethune marked up by Ratanavong. Wang cuts down to the open side, that far sideline, but wasn't able to do anything with it. Underthrows Harry Wang again. The crowd are calling for a hammer. I think they're right. We need something big and dynamic, but instead it's just safe, precise ultimate from Claw. Zhang gets a big fake laser show straight through to Jay-Z. Bethune with the steal. Finds Horvath. Bethune now to Whalen. Gets the close reset. They're playing tight ball here. Wang to Wang, far sideline, puts the shot up. He's looking for Millard Cartwright. But it's Koi Tran who comes down with it. Not going to happen today. Unclear if the hooter that went a couple of moments ago was for us. We're going to have a little look at our clock in just a moment. Great steal there by Bethune. So by my estimation, we're going to be playing a game to 11. The score is currently 9-9. We're going to see 1 point scored, and then we'll add 1 to that score. And then it's a flat race to that number. So it doesn't really matter who scores at this point. We're still going to be playing to 11. We got Chow, gets it through to Zhang on the near sideline, marked by Wang. Comes through, finds Zong. Continues on that line. Big touch by Wayland. I'll tell you what, he's not sorry for party rocking. Bethune under pressure, can't get the disc away. Little bit of miscomm there, doesn't quite time it right. Claw with an opportunity here to put it on the board. Again, Jimmy. Threads through. Finds Ratanavong. One-handed take by Chow. Tran trying to shake free in the end zone. Decides at the reset. It's Whalen again. Just casually jogging it through. You've got to be kidding. At this point, he's just trying to pad his stat sheet. Bethune to Wang, center field. It comes in low, little bit too low. Again, Jimmy shaking his head. What's developing in the downfield doesn't look like what he wants. Zhang with the reset. Losing yards on maintaining possession until they fire back through. Nice upline cut. Are they going to get there? It doesn't look like it.
Luke, start shorter. Boys, you have got it. Grind it out. Safe hands, boys. No deep.
Bethune, one more time. Ratanavong doing a great job of covering that upline, forced to go back center field, and then covering the reset from Bethune. It can't come away. It's going to be Wang. Bethune gets it. Ratanavong back in position. Huge layout grab there by Millard Cartwright. We're going to see that one as it floats over his head. Just like a good rack of ribs. Low and slow, folks. But we are going to see an injury substitution made. Harrison Whalen needing to take a break after having done all of the work.
Running and diving highlights. Flying highlights. How about that?
So we are just waiting for this injury to resolve. Justin Zong leaving the field. favor of Michael Vo after that injury. Checked back in. Millard Cartwright going to retain possession of the disc after that layout grab. Has to come wide, find Victor Horvath. Harry Wang, marked by Chow. Gives up the reset, pushing towards the far sideline. There's a lot of juking, a lot of cutting. Harry Wang gets it. The downfield's developing now. We're seeing Millard Cartwright really start to stretch his legs. Horvath with possession, looks back, loses a couple of yards to give Harry Wang another opportunity to close this point out. Horvath instead right in front of the end zone, marked by Genjimmy. Bethune looked off in favor of Millard Cartwright, who's going to do it yet again. That's at least 3 scores for number 43, Ryan Millard Cartwright, in this game. And so, the score is 10-11 to Fyshwick over Claw. Oh, sorry, 10-9. The game is 2-11. One more Fyshwick point wins them the game. Claw do not want that to happen. They are going to fight with everything they have to not give up this next point.
Just because this has been a phenomenally long soccer card, it's the cool place to my understanding is there's no game time. So we just keep going.
Claw to come out on offense. Ben Bethune with the pull, cheered on by his teammates. It fades back a little bit early. Michael Vo facing down against the Fyshwick zone. Working with de Guzman again. We've seen them do fantastic things together. Garanath working with Vo. De Guzman there. Chips through to find Ward. Open over Aldridge. Vo, de Guzman back to Vo. Aldridge takes a bite. It's not going to be enough, but the disc comes in low. They're going to call that one down. Despite a great attempt by Andrew Lee to keep that one alive for Claw. Possession's going to go back to the lads in orange, hoping to close out this game if they can hold this disc. Bethune runs it down. Joel Blackmore has it in hand. Can't get the reset. Yeah, but he can find something in the downfield space in Steve Shen. Burstinghouse puts it up yet again, looking for Aldridge. And he's got him. That's going to be the game, folks. Fyshwick Uni up 2 over SW Claw. On the other side of our time cap, the score is 11-9. What a fantastic display of ultimate from both of these teams, and a fantastic finish to the first day of the streamed coverage for the 2024 Australian Ultimate Championships here at Shepparton in Victoria. The sun is setting behind us, but the sun is only rising on the tournament. What a fantastic Fantastic performance by both of these teams. Thank everyone at home so much for watching. My name, as always, is Blair Monroe. I'm here as part of the ULTI.TV crew, working with the Australian Flying Disc Association to bring you the very best ultimate being played in the world. Until the next one, until tomorrow, thanks for watching.
ULTI.TV.